All right. So first of all, thanks, Nelson, for being here with us today. Usually, I like to start, with a quick introduction with my guest, and Nelson and I. I mean, we know each other in the game for quite some time, and one of the reasons why I always wanted to have Nelson as one of our guests as well is simply because of his journey as a dancer, because he's one of the guy, in my opinion, that at the beginning you don't necessarily see him coming. There are some dancers in the dance industry. The moment you see them, you say, "Oh, this guy is gonna be big," or "Oh, this guy's got some crazy stuff." But Nelson, he was like some of the most quiet guys in the game, and then all of a sudden you see him winning, 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 and before you know it, he's Nelson today. And to me, that's something that I admire because he was not loud. He just let his dance talking for himself. So this is why I would like to kind of pick his brain today and try to share, his experience with us today. All right. So thanks, Nexon, for being here, and we're
Thank
gonna
you.
get started. Cool, man. So first question I usually like to start with is what is your personality trait that contributed the most with your dance, if you see what I mean?
Tu veux dire quoi, le trait de caractère, genre?
Ouais, ouais.
Um, for real, I think is the is the I don't care attitude.
Mm-hmm.
Because I
Mm-hmm.
mean, whatever happens to me in this game, I was always in this mood like it's just dance, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I'm here to have fun at the end. So when I teach or when I mostly when I teach, my main stuff is how to give people fun, because even if it's a technical dance, and even if it's if you come and you don't have fun at the end of my class, for me my mission is not accomplished, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So, and also in the battles, um I have to have fun, you know. If not, then I can win, but if the music was not good, or if I didn't feel like, oh yeah, I had fun today on stage, um, yeah. So, um, I was always like, many people told me like, yeah, you sometimes like look like you disconnected, or you don't like want it for real. I want it. I want to win. But first I want to have fun, you know.
I
It's
see.
my first thing, and I think it's really hard, because I see, you know, we know many dancers that lost their passion because at the time the dance became their job, or became their um that they want to win, and they want to, and if they don't accomplish these things, that they become to be angry, or and then they don't dance for the same uh, in the same way, or for the same meaning. So at the end, they just lose um, the fun. That is, for me, the first thing that attracts you to dance. You know, to go to a club, or to go to any place that you can like dance with people, is because you want to have fun.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I see what you mean. So, can you give me a bit more details about that? Because, the I don't care attitude is one thing,
Mm,
but being able to leave the I don't care mentality, I think it's another level to it. And I
mm,
feel like when I see you, yes, you do have the I don't care attitude, but I also feel like you actually live the I don't care mentality.
mm.
So that's mean, did this come over time with confidence, or were you always like this, even in your personal life as well?
I mean, I think I'm a bit like that, you know. I think I'm a bit like that. So it wasn't so hard for me to at a certain level or a certain experience, that um it will be easy for me to like to say, yeah, I don't care. Whatever, if I win, if I lose, you know. But I think yeah, it's also in my DNA, you know, like I always like felt like I always take everything for fun, you know. I just wanna like um how to say this life is quite short, you know. So uh like everybody we see like many people's lost their life real quick, and I'm from a neighborhood that it's quite frequent that we heard people who like, you know, for many stuff. So I was like, me, I'm dancing, it's like wow, it's just like a gift, you know, that I can live from this and share that my knowledge, but also that joy that dance gave me, you know. So I think it's just like a way for me to be disconnected to everything that the games is waiting for you to be, you know, to be and to intend like, oh yeah, I want to be one of the best. Oh yeah, I want to be the winner today. I want to be a judge. I didn't like really um imagine all these things before I was in it, you know. It's just
Mm,
like came to me because I think my peers recognize my quality in some in my specialty, you know. But for me, it was like more like always said like it's a chance, you know. It's a chance. My status today is a chance. It could be another one, but I'm here,
mm.
so I'm gonna like leave this and give my joy to everyone I can meet, you know, in this journey. Mm.
Yeah, sounds great, man. So in this case, what would you say to the younger generation where I wouldn't say no, not just younger generation, any dancer
Mm.
who who's not at that level of mindset yet, but would like to be there.
Mm.
Because I know so many students where they would like to be able to don't care and
Mm.
just dance and just have
Mm.
fun.
Mm. Mm.
But the pressure is there. And often the pressure is something that they create themselves as well. So what would you say to someone like this who would like to get to that stage of mind? Because I believe it's not just about your level. It's something that you can cultivate at any stage.
Mm.
So yeah, could you give me
I mean, there's to me, there's many way. The first thing is to me, is to disconnect with everything that is important for others. You know, like you sometimes you put pressure on yourself because like you want um, that people look at you in some way, that people look at you doing some great moves, for example. But the only person who can say that if you did great moves or not is yourself. At the end, when you're gonna see your video at the battle, and even if you win or lose, you will say by yourself, "Oh yeah, I feel great. Oh yeah, I dance good." And everybody who's thinking the same way or not is not your problem at the end, because you're not dancing for people, you know. You're not dancing for like that everybody says, oh, you a good dancer. At the end, you just if you do that, then everything is based a little bit to me, because mm, it's not the way that you will find uh, that you will be proud of yourself. It's not because of others, it's because of yourself. Like I'm proud of some um, battles or some commercial jobs that I made, that I did, but it's not because people told me, oh yeah, that battle was great. Because most of the time when people come to me and say, oh, I saw this video, most of the time I don't like this video. You know, I don't like, for example, my best example is Just the Boo. Like many people talk about my battles at Just the Boo. I don't like my dance at Just the Boo because I dance in a way for all these people in this big event and for these judges, and with some people and doing some choreography in this way, and that the guy in like the up of the scene has to see me, to see the move. So you don't dance like I dance in my room or in my shower, you know. But these are the best moments of my dance, when I dance for myself, you know. So to me it's just like, how you gonna reconnect to yourself and your real needs. Because I see a lot of people now, like young generation or dancers, like, um I want to win, then I can be a judge, and then I can be recognized. But it doesn't mean nothing. I mean, to me, even if I'm judging some stuff now, to me judging a dance battle doesn't mean nothing. Who am I to judge you? I don't judge. I'm like, I'm just like giving my opinion at that moment on this music between two dancers. That could be another opinion in another time with another music. Doesn't mean you're the best, or doesn't mean you're the best dancer, or no, it's just my opinion, me, Nelson, with two others or three, four, five others people, you know, and then you get a decision. So
Yeah.
I think the game is and some people in this dance game are really uh sorry but fucked up by the battle game a lot.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, 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 yeah. I got you on this one. Yeah, and thanks for really, going deep in the into the subject, because I think you guys can relate to this, because it's something that I kind of talk a lot about as well, which is, being able to detach yourself to so many results. And I can definitely relate to what you're saying. And I would like to transition a bit more to something that I I always wanted to talk to you about this as well, is your training process.
Mm,
Because I hear you, I heard you say this once, it was in an interview, and you mentioned that you don't necessarily like train, like like Monday today I'm gonna train, or it's
mm.
Friday I'm gonna train. So can you give me more details about your training process?
Same. I want to have fun, you know. So first the thing is like I never felt like that I practiced. For me, when I heard that, to me, oh yeah, let's go to practice. I was like, what? You like you practice your dancing? Like how? You know? For me, it was really like weird to me at the beginning, and I think I really understood this when I went to Asia, when I saw how people go to practice Huma, and how they can like practice one move for like 5 minutes, and then the other arms, and then two arms together. To me, it was like fitness, you know. Like for me, like
Okay.
really, like my relationship to dance was not into this mood at all. But at the time, because of how to say, because of the game, because of the game. So you win some battles, and then you have to go there, and then you're gonna meet this guy that you just like won against him like 2 weeks ago. So he's gonna prepare some moves for you for sure. And then you know this to me it's a trap, but it's a game, but it's a trap to me because at the end I had to uh, push my level. So the just the dancing mood, the all I have from my childhood was not enough. So I had to go back to the room and and practice, you know. But same again, I think I don't like to practice like people. I don't like mirrors. I don't like to see my moves. I'm a cipher person, so I need other people to practice. I don't like to practice alone. Um, and I don't like to practice on my own music. So I like to people to give me some other inspirations and stuff, you know. So I always want to challenge myself. But yeah, I never had any routine of, okay, every Friday, every Tuesday, I go to the practice room. I go there when I want to, when I feel that I need to uh, push my body, push my level, take some risk, you know. And then when I go to the room now, from like maybe 5 6 years, I have like kind of a discipline when I go to practice. Like, okay, I'm going to practice this, then this, then this. But there is always at the end when I feel tired about like practicing some like moves or techniques. Okay, now I need to freestyle all this, you know, get everything, get a milkshake, and then you go. You just let it go, you know. And for me, this is the when I go to that moment, this is the best moment. This is when I'm feel that I'm practicing, actually, you know. So I think, yeah. Or again, it's just about like how to keep this how to keep this joy, you know, this fun around like the dance, because it's at a certain level it's a lot of pressure also. And if you don't know how to deal with this, and you can be really um uh sad sad, and you can be really like not feeling good about like going to any dance events, and you go with pressure that I must do this, I must do that. No, you just have to dance and enjoy with others. So at the end it's just fun, you know. I'm not a boxing champion. That's what I'm saying. A lot of times that like boxers have a lot to do. But at a time when I do battles every weekend, in my mentality, I had to be like a boxer also, you know. So it's really hard to deal with this and keep the fun, you know. So
Mhm.
yeah, to me, it's just like a trying to be different, even if the way of living this game.
Okay.
Mm,
So you see, Nelson, the thing is, at your level right now, if you wanted to go to the next level again, I think this is where it can be a bit more tricky, because at the beginning, it's easy to kind of progress because
mm,
you've got so much to learn, you know.
mm,
But then now at your current level, I believe it's become a bit more tricky to go to the next level and the next
mm,
level, because
mm,
it's more like micro details.
mm,
So
mm.
if you had to say, for example, the next 6 months or the next year, you want to reach another level, how would you approach your training based on the level that you have right now?
To me, it's always about like challenge. How you gonna try new stuff, how you gonna get some inspiration from new people or new music or a new way to move, or you know, a lot of times when I teach to my students, I say take time. Take time, because you know, as dancers, when you go to that level and then you just like doing some how to say that in English, um you go by some ways in your dance that become um comment on peut dire ça, des acquis, tu vois, tu crées des
Okay.
raccourcis en fait.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Basically saying that over time you have some patterns that kind of your comfort zone, basically.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And in this comfort zone, you don't look for some new moves, because you know that here you know how to do. If I go my hand this and then here, so I know when I go there, I will go there, and then boom, I know this movie is good. I know this movie is great because I know like how people react to this. So, but the thing is, how now you're gonna take time and go to this move, and then you stop here and you're trying some new stuff. To me, it's always about like trying some new stuff, trying some new. But my best my I will say that my best inspiration is coming from music and other dancers, even my students. It's, to me, it's impressive how I can get inspiration from students. Like you give them an exercise and you see how they go there, and you're like, wow, how could they have these ideas and stuff, and and yeah, to me it's about all about like creativity. So how you gonna push that creativity? There's many ways. To me, in the practicing, it's always about music, and go deeper and deeper into the moves to reach the next level. But it's really hard, and I think everybody got his own technique, everybody got his own way to do it. And but yeah, to me it's the challenge. Okay, let's try this. I know I can do it, or I don't know if I can do it this way, so try this way. you know there's always a way to go there and to reach your goals. So yeah.
Cool, cool, cool. Nice one, man. So here's the thing. One thing I realize with you, Nelson, is, in my opinion, you are one of the most consistent dancer when it's come to battles.
Mm,
Like, what I mean by consistent is that your level will not your level of performance will almost always be to a similar
mm,
um, level. It's not like, oh, today he was on fire, or the next day it was so so. But most of the time, we know what to expect, you
mm,
know, not
mm,
in terms of movement, but in terms of quality of performance. See what I
mm,
mean?
mm,
So, and I know that this is not only a matter of practice and practice. So, can you give me more details about that? Because I know that you say, okay, it's all about having fun for you. But if you could let us know a bit more about your mindset when you are on that stage in battles, beside the fact of having fun.
mm.
Yeah.
um I think first, that I pray a lot. you
Yeah.
know
I didn't
i mean
expect
i
that.
mean
Yeah.
i mean when I go on any stage, when I go on any, or call that as you want, like a god or whatever, but to me it is. And I'm not asking to like be the best dancer of today or be whatever, but I'm just asking to be the best version of myself, and not being hurt. I don't like to be injured. and yeah, how can I give my, like I say, my real sentence is, please give me the chance to give myself like 200%. Then I go. So I just put myself in a like a bubble. Now no one can touch, because at a certain level, and when you get that kind of names, you can feel um I mean, I think about that, about how I feel people. I'm a super sensitive person. So I can feel when people like um, don't really like my presence, for example. Like you
Yeah.
arrive in a battle and people are like, oh, fuck, Nelson is here. I can feel that so bad. And this can kill you. If you like pay attention to this, if you pay attention to like the people or your rivals, or like if you go on stage and I don't know, you don't like the music, or you want to pee, or your girlfriend just called you before and you're in a big, some stuff can like disturb you.
Hmm.
So I'm just asking to be in my best mental condition to be one with the music, because at the end it's just me and the music. Whatever happens in front of me, if the guy is super crazy, super whatever, it will be me and the music. So for this, I need connection. I need to be in my stuff and don't pay attention to anything that could disturb me, the judges, whatever it can comes from any side. So yeah, I think I have a big like a big work onto my mental before I come to any stage. And for me, it's coming by praying. You know, Everybody I got his own stuff. I see some people who just like wear the same socks years after years. Oh, uh,
Yeah, same
doing
shoes
yoga
or
or whatever. To me, it's about that, like how I can put myself in my bubble. No one can touch me, and then I'm like, boom. With a like a horse with those things. You know,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
just
yeah,
like
yeah.
focus. Yeah, for me, it's about like focus. Yeah.
Okay. So what happened when sometime, I'm sure this happens sometime, that for some reason you are not in sync with the music and
Mm.
you not necessarily have this connection that you are looking for. It can happen for one round, or maybe it can happen for the entire day. And when things like this happen, how do you react to it?
I don't like it. First, I really don't like it. Hey, what's up, little boy? You good? I don't like it, and it happens many times, and uh I had to come back to my techniques, thing that I don't like to, because when I do that, I push my dance, and I do I do moves. I don't move on the music anymore. I just do moves on the music and trying to get it. But normally, naturally, I'm easy with this. Like just like moving on the music and just go. So when it happens, I really feel bad, and it can like you can see. I mean, to myself, I can see it on my videos when I disconnected, you know, when I was not into my bubble anymore, and I'm feeling like I don't know, like in a judge demo, for example, like, oh, I did this, and it didn't hurt people like I wanted. People didn't react like I wanted, for example, something like that. And this, at the time I have this, I'm like, when I get out of that situation, I really feel bad because I felt like I was not connected. But everything that saved me at that time was the technique. Thanks to practice, finally. you know.
Okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. All right. Sounds good, man. So now that we mentioned about, you know, the your mindset about battle and stuff like that. Now, can you share with me more, your mindset, but this time about your dance career. Because at the end of the day, you you know, in the game, it can be in hip hop game or even in your, you know, your style which is popping. You know, Nelson, most people knows, okay, who is Nelson. So I know that usually when we start, we don't expect all of this. But once it's happened, we realize, okay, there's something going on now.
Mm.
Maybe I need to add, you know, some kind of structure to it to maintain it, right? So how do you kind of approach your dance career at that stage, not when you wanted to kind of make a name for yourself?
Mhm, mhm. I mean, first, I think I have a real problem with my status. Like many people come to me like, yeah, I don't know, like just what you said is too much for me, you know. Or you're one of the best popper, or you're one of whatever, or you my idol, or some stuff like that. I really feel like, man, I'm just dancing. You know, I'm like, to me, it's like sometimes too much. I don't feel bad, but I feel like um it's not um it's not what I'm doing, you know. What I'm doing is just dancing on music. So when I feel people like put me at that level, I'm like, it's like I don't accept it, you know. I don't accept the status still, I think. But I'm really proud of everything I made, you know, in the battle game or like the commercial scene, or what I tried to do with all the events that I made, the parties, and you know, like all I have like today like two society for like producing some events or like a brand and whatever. So I know that I couldn't like make it if I didn't have like that little name in this game, you know. But yeah, I feel like it's today I feel like I'm in a like a kind of transition, you know, between everything I did before and everything I want to do for the next years. And it is quite it's a weird sensation, but it's also really good because it gives me like a lot of new challenges, you know. And like I told you before, I love challenges. If my life will be nothing if I didn't like challenge myself in some ways, you know. So yeah, I think, yeah, it's kind of weird sensation. I'm kind of like don't accept the status, and also I'm really proud of everything I made until today, and uh, and it's just the beginning.
I see. I see. So when you say that you are more in a transition, is it more like because when it's come to, you know, the street game, which is, you know, battles, the avenue that we know is usually, okay, you do battles and then you do commercial works, then you do also Seattle works, you know, things like that. But are you talking about some kind of other transition, other things that
Yeah, yeah, because what is really uh, crazy in my journey is that um, I didn't start with battles. I actually started with theaters and commercial jobs, you know, dancing for artists and stuff. And I like the stage. I like to create some shows and be with other people. But when I did that when I was young, like dancing behind artists was not my stuff at all. I didn't like because I felt like um it could be another dancer. You know, I'm
Mm,
just like a piece in the like a big machine of the artist, you know. And so, and I don't do my dance. I do the dance of another choreographer on certain type of song, and I have to adapt myself to some stuff that some people that I even don't know and that I don't consider as good dancers tell me to do. So I was like, I came back later into the commercial game, but um, so yeah, to me, like the transition is more about like how now I can take that place of like a um, first pushing new talents. I'm also into the like the music game for years, so producing new talents also, producing events, uh, if it's like a battles or parties or whatever. It's always to me, it's always a relationship with the music, you know, whatever it is. If it's dance or if it's rapping or if it's like singing or whatever is. I'm just like a music lover. So if I can like push my culture and do anything I can to do it and not just by my dance, I will do it. So yeah, that's I think my transition is here now. How I can like bit like step out of this battle game and because even in my dance you know, dance is here and then you have hip hop here and then in hip hop you have battles here, and so it's a so little thing
mhm. Yeah,
that
definitely.
didn't push a lot the creativity to me at the end, you know. It just push you to know how to practice and go for the win. But even you win many battles, I won more than 100 battles, I'm not the best dancer in this game. I mean, it's not a sport, you know. It's not about like running fast or jump higher, you know. It's about you
Hmm.
and the relationship with the music. So to me again, like my transition will be about like how now I can use that little name to push others and to push the culture in many ways, you know.
Yeah,
Yeah,
sounds
there's,
great, man.
there's there's a lot of new stuff now, you know. You got the NFTs and all that crypto money also. That why not, you know, we have to do some stuff in this too, you know. I mean, we are smart people at the end, so I think everything um can be good to do for pushing the culture. Mm.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I like this message. Being able to be open-minded enough to go far away from the community in
Mm.
order to help best the community.
Yeah.
So yeah, I get it. And before I actually transition to the Q&A, because we're gonna do like a very quick Q&A, guys, because I would like to start the workshop on time so that you can, dance actually. So I like to finish with this question. Because to me, I learn the most when I learn from people mistakes or people challenges rather than their successes, right? So, what would be the three biggest challenge that you had in your dance journey that contributes to your name today? If you could just, give me like, your top three.
So three, you mean three successes or three
No,
like
three obstacles, three challenges that was like kind of hard for
uh,
you during your dance journey.
mm, first I will say the first thing I told you today, uh, keep having fun, because that was hard. it's hard, you know, it's hard when you get to that name, and when you get to like that people waiting for you, you also feel that people waiting for your fall,
Mm.
you know. So um at the end it was not so hard, but that was a big challenge for me, because I saw many people like die from this, you know, like die in their dance, you know. Like I saw many people who were so much talented than me, so much more, and who didn't have the chance to go through and go to their like dream, you know. So um yeah, to me it was first this, and it came easy when I realized that everything was a gift, and everything was a chance to be here. So you have to be always grateful. It's not, you know, it's not given like that. It's not, yeah, you have to work and you have to, but at the end it's a chance. It's like, yeah, it's a chance to be here. You know, it's a chance to be here with you guys and talk with you guys, because oh yeah, oh we got Nansen today, and I'm feeling really grateful, you know, that people can hear me, and just like I have like some kind of weight in this game. So yeah, first like have fun, keeping have fun, and then um what was the best challenge to me? Keep that level, keep that level, because it's also hard, you know. There's a lot of new people, there's a lot of new contestants, the music is evolving, the battle game is evolving also, the techniques are changing, and to be here for more than 10 years now, for me was a big challenge. And but the weird thing is that I didn't want that. I didn't dream about this. I didn't really like, oh yeah, I want to be here in 10 years and prove to people that I'm still here. It never came to my mind, you know. It's just like, but now I realize that is a that it is a performance already to still being here, you know. And so that was a big challenge, because yeah, when I see how the game is evolving now, wow, you know, all these new dancers, crazy. And then I think also injuries. I had two big injuries on the knees, and yeah, when I see myself now at the practice room going to the floor again, I'm feeling good. That was a big challenge, you know. I couldn't expect that. So um yeah, and that was not injuries from dance also. That's what really like upset me at that time. I think
Mm.
if it was about dance, I was like, okay, I dance, I took that risk, and I get injured. No, it was like two times because of one because of football, and the other one because I was running after a bus, you know. So I'm like,
Ah, man.
stupid, you know.
Yeah, yeah,
But yeah, injuries, because it's a part of the game, it's a part of our journey as dancers. So um go through that stuff is quite of art also. Yeah.
thanks, Nelson.
Thank
All
you.
right. So, guys, I can see one person already have a question, which is Vanessa, um, who says, "What impresses inspire you about others when you see other people dancing?"
um
So, what does inspire you? And also the last part of the question, she said, "Who inspire you?"
what inspired me? I think it's again, I think it's the how how they express the music, you know, how they like I'm not a fan um, of the biggest technical persons in this game. So I feel like I'm more into like how those people like create like a word between their technique and the music, and gives you gives you some feelings, like how you can like laugh, or like even cry, or like being like amazed by the beauty of the moves and everything, you know. So yeah, more about that, like how people like express the music. And who inspire me? Wow, a lot of people, a lot of people. Like even when I check my Instagram, and I see some like dancers that I don't even know, you know, in the some villages in Africa, like a video for the 30 seconds can inspire me more than Papin Pete, you know. So I mean, for sure, Pete inspired me. For sure, the EBs, and you know, I can tell you a lot of names, like from the EBs to Brian Green to Yuxon to, you know, to my teammates to. But yeah, but even today, my best inspiration is my son, you know, and he's just dancing for fun.
Cool,
Yeah.
cool, cool. Yeah, man. Thanks for that. Any other question? Okay, Water said, how did he start off dancing? And as he said, he wasn't into practicing that much. What was the balance like?
I think it's because first, I'm coming from a family that my mom is a dancer. She's a professional dancer also, and she was like she is doing like a African traditional dance, and I was always in her workshops when I was a kid, like traveling with her and everything. And my father is a like a percussionist, so to me everything about dance and music was always natural. So that means that's why to me when I see people like practicing, the first times to me was like really weird. I didn't understand the concept about like going to a room and practice my dance. For me, dance was just for fun. I'm dancing when I want to. That's it, you know. And is when I enter into the game of the battles, and then I meet people, and then I, it took some times, but then like I said, when I go to Asia, then I understood like, okay, oh, that's what you call practice, and that's how you guys are really technical. It's like crazy. Okay, now I get it. Okay, so okay, I can do that too. Why not, you know? So I think yeah, I think it was because in my mind everything was natural. My body talks when I hear music, and all my family members are the same, even they are not professional dancers. You know, so to me, I think it's the best. I think that's the thing that inspired me much than more than every dancer that I met after, is this, that family stuff, that everybody is dancing, you know. We're dancing for when people get married and when people die, you know. That's it. That's how we do.
Yeah. And also, Water, I don't know if you remember, but Nelson also mentioned that after going to Asia, when he came back, he started practicing where in his session, he would have the first part maybe doing those, technical stuff and practicing. And then the second part of his training, it would be just more like freedom and
Mm.
just freestyling. And I think this is where the balance is. So he does a bit of practicing, and then he goes just freestyle
Mm.
towards the end and just have fun. You see what I mean? And I think this is a good way to kind of balance both. because in often in our dance journey we do need practice. Then
Mm.
it can come, in so many ways, but we do need this as well. So yeah, that's I just wanted to kind of reiterate this in terms of the balance
Yeah,
part of your question. Yeah.
right.
So last question from Sylvia. She said, "What is your motivation now then?"
Wow.
Yeah.
What is my motivation now? Going back to Spain soon. um, I mean, to me now it's all about like um, how I can, for sure for myself, keep pushing my level. But not for like any particular goals, like just for myself. Like I want to be, I want to be a better dancer every day. So keep practicing at the end, and also like how I can like mix mix all the things that inspire me, that is music, or like producing music, but also like producing like events and stuff, but also like how to now mix with everything I learn about like the marketing and the business way, that is totally new for me. I mean, for years I was just a dancer, and now I'm feeling like how I can like really get that journey has a new at a new level, but not into just like a dancer, like how we can like by my journey, how I can bring some new people with me into this way of like doing some big stuff, big opportunities to dancers, because I see dance everywhere now, in every like commercial on TV, or dances everywhere. So I think we have a like a we opened a door that is like unlimited, and we have to get the us as dancers, as names, we have to get our own structure uh, to be considered by these people, from the industry, as dancers. We are not just dancers. We are dancers, but we have a brain, and we know how to organize, and we know how to um, be together, to be strong, and we can do more than dancing, just dancing, you know. So yeah, I feel like that's the new goal now.
Amen to this, man. Amen to this. Good, good, good. All right then. So